Howdy everyone, it's Reese, aka Bearman Prime, on this January the 28th. Welcome back to my Read the Bible in a Year series. Thank you so much for joining me once again. Card in the top right hand corner for the rest of the playlist, and please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you aren't missing a thing. Alright, so yesterday we were continuing the story of Joseph reuniting with his brothers. They have just come back from Canaan with their youngest brother Benjamin, as Joseph commanded them. And then last we saw, they were having this big feast. Joseph was treating them very well, giving Benjamin all kinds of food, and they were drinking and being well taken care of, it seems. So now we're going to pick it up there, Genesis chapter 44, starting in verse 1. Then Joseph gave a command to his servant. He said, "Fill the men's sacks with as much grain as they can carry. Then put each man's money into his sack with the grain. Put the youngest brother's money in his sack too. But also put my special silver cup in his sack." So the servant obeyed Joseph. Early the next morning, the brothers and their donkeys were sent back to their country. After they had left the city, Joseph said to his servant, "Go and follow the men. Stop them and say to them, 'We were good to you, so why have you been bad to us? Why did you steal my master's silver cup? My master drinks from that cup, and he uses it to learn secret things. What you did was wrong.'" So the servant obeyed. He rode out to the brothers and stopped them. The servant said to them what Joseph had told him to say. But the brothers said to the servant, "Why does the governor say these things? We wouldn't do anything like that. We brought back the money that we found in our sacks before, so surely we wouldn't steal silver or gold from your master's house. If you find the silver cup in any of our sacks, let that man die. You can kill him, and we will be your slaves." The servant said, "I agree, except that only the man who is found to have the cup will be my slave. The others will be free." Verse 11. Then every brother quickly opened his sack on the ground. The servant started looking in the sacks. He started with the oldest brother and ended with the youngest. He found the cup in Benjamin's sack. The brothers were very sad. They tore their clothes to show their sadness. They put the sacks back on the donkeys and went back to the city. When Judah and his brothers went back to Joseph's house, Joseph was still there. The brothers fell to the ground and bowed down before him. Joseph said to them, "Why have you done this? Didn't you know that I have a special way of learning secrets? No one is better at this than I am." Judah said, "Sir, there is nothing we can say. There is no way to explain. There is no way to show that we are not guilty. God has judged us guilty of something else we have done. So all of us, even Benjamin, will be your slaves." But Joseph said, "I will not make you all slaves. Only the man who stole the cup will be my slave. You others can go in peace to your father." Verse 18. Then Judah went to Joseph and said, "Sir, please let me speak plainly with you. Please don't be angry with me. I know that you are like Pharaoh himself. When we were here before, you asked us, 'Do you have a father or a brother?' And we answered you, 'We have a father. He is an old man, and we have a younger brother. Our father loves him because he was born while our father was old. This youngest son's brother is dead, so he is the only son who is left from that mother. Our father loves him very much. Then you said to us, 'Bring that brother to me. I want to see him.' And we said to you, 'That young boy cannot come. He cannot leave his father. If his father loses him, his father will be so sad that he will die.' But you said to us, 'You must bring your youngest brother, or I will not sell you grain again.' So we went back to our father and told him what you said. Later our father said, 'Go back and buy us some more food.' We said to our father, 'We cannot go without our youngest brother. The governor said he will not sell us grain again until he sees our youngest brother.' Then my father said to us, 'You know that my wife Rachel gave me 2 sons. I let one son go away, and he was killed by a wild animal, and I haven't seen him since. If you take my other son away from me and something happens to him, I will be sad enough to die. Now imagine what will happen when we go home without our youngest brother. He is the most important thing in our father's life. Our father will die if he sees that the boy isn't with us, and it will be our fault. We will send our father to his grave a very sad man.' I took responsibility for the young boy. I told my father, if I don't bring him back to you, you can blame me for the rest of my life. So now I beg you, please, let the boy go back with his brothers, and I will stay and be your slave. I cannot go back to my father if the boy is not with me. I am very afraid of what would happen to my father. All right, so Joseph has been weaving this trap, trying to probably see um, really how his brothers felt about what they did to him, specifically about you know plotting to kill him, throwing him in a well, all of that stuff. And as we can see, the brothers are very repentant and very sad. They, of course, they see that all these strange things are happening to them, and they're being accused of these bad things. So they must feel that God is punishing them for what they've done, and that may or may not be true. Usually isn't. Um, so Joseph is trying to, force the truth out of them. And here we see again Judah, the tribe that will be responsible for the earthly parents of Christ. Judah is uh, putting himself on the line in order to protect Benjamin and his father because he loves all of them very much. So we're going to pick it up there tomorrow. Thank you again. Sure do appreciate it. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.